Okay, welcome back everybody. We're still working on the Hogshead. The standard sized pedal shafts were too small, so we got the oversized ones, and we had a, this is kind of interesting, I have not reamed these yet. That's still what I consider a tad loose, but when we get some grease in here, we get the, we're going to do a seal on the inside here. I'll put that on there, and then that wobble will go away. So that's good. These, on the other hand, start, but they need to be reamed. Same with this one. So I have an adjustable reamer that we're going to try. So Yankee Sucker, written right in the box. I'm not exactly sure how to use this. I've never used an adjustable reamer before. We're going to try it. Now this went on a minute ago. There we go. High quality stuff right there, you can tell by the fact that it only goes on one way instead of 6. I mean, I assume this is how you do it. Keep dropping my knuckles on this. That's not cool. Okay. Then we back this off a little more. Disadvantages of being self-taught. Let's try that. You got to learn everything the hard way. Make sure we're not going too big. We are not going too big. Somebody asked me a question in the last video. If you didn't watch it, go watch it. Somebody asked me a question about why, the question was about why the pedal shafts being tight from here to here was important. And I promised I would explain it better. Let's take a second to do that. All right, what we have here is we have a flat surface, right? Okay, and then on this side we have a curved surface, and this is actually wallowed out. This is actually dish-shaped. Now the center is lower than the edges. I don't know how else to explain that. And there's a big dig taken out of it. Same thing with same thing with the reverse or brake pedal, whatever, whichever one this is. There's a little sharp wear on the back. This one is also dished out on the front. And what happens is when they go together and they wiggle, this one's not terrible, but when they wiggle, it causes slop. See? Okay, and your pedal will go back and forth like that. And what happens is it takes on a new, how do I explain this? On a new transmission, it takes this much to tighten that band to stop that drum, right? When you have wear, say you have this much play in it, we're going to go exaggerate, we're going to say we have that much play in it. So you get your shaft. Okay. And you have that much play in it. Now, you end up down here somewhere, hitting the floorboards. And this band is not tight enough to stop that drum. So what happens, I'm making a really easy thing complicated here, but what happens is if you don't stop that drum, it gets hot. And when it gets hot, they crack. Does that make sense? So if you have a pedal that goes that far and isn't fully engaging, it's not coming out far enough because this is worn, you'll end up with a broken transmission drum. I hope that clears it up. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just if you don't fix this while you have it apart, you can't, and you end up you could end up with a broken transmission. Let's get back to this, see if we can see if this reamer's any good. Oh, I wish I had a socket I could put on this. Maybe I'll weld one on, because this is a pain in the ass. You know what I could do? Maybe try it. This is a royal pain in the ass. Right. Let's try it. Not the best, but we'll try it. How are we doing? We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's try this hole. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm hitting the drill on the part I want to manipulate. I had an extension. Are you it? No. I had an extension. You gotta be kidding. Where did that go? I don't see it on the floor. There's gotta be a better way. Got to be a better way. Where did my extension bit go? That's crazy. That's nuts. Well, I guess I got to do this one the hard way. Alright, enough slacking off. Let's go. It's getting hot in here again. Looks like this one's going to be edited. This is boring. There's my knuckles in the way again. spot there too. Oh, man, I'm just beating myself up today. Well, we got some off. Did we get enough? Did we get enough? Nope. What a pain. There's got to be a better way. Oh, let's try that one. What size is this? It's got to be a weird size. I don't see a number. Oh, I don't see a number. Let's see how we do under. That's where we were losing it, under a load. Okay. That's better. Oh, so close. So close. I think I'm getting the hang of it now. Maybe. Am I? I don't know. Seriously? Okay. That's better. Oh my God, the time it took to get to this point where it just goes smooth. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So adjustable reamer did the thing. Once I figured out how to use it. Put you back in your little paper cloth. Oil paper so it doesn't rust. Oh, that was a long journey. Okay. So now we got reamed. We need to work on O-rings. We'll do them with the pedal off. The other thing we need to do is resolve this pedal problem. I think I've taken up enough of your time. If you're interested in seeing how this progresses, come back for the next video. Until then, I'm putting my tools away. do some thinking. I thought I had some smaller welding rod, and I did. I had a smaller welding machine, but I believe I sold it and gave the rod away. I think this is too big. If I lay that in there, that's a lot of filing. So hopefully I can find the small rod that I had, and if I can't, I'll have to go buy some or try to make this work. Not sure how it's going to play out. I have no idea where it would have been. It would have been here. The last time I saw that welder was on here. Unless it's out in the box. Unless maybe I set the rod aside. I don't remember him walking off with the welding rod. I remember him walking off with the welder. But here we go. On to bigger and better things.